I go to the United Nations where the President and the First Lady, Dana, have just walked in. Right on time, I would say. Right on cue.
Yeah, they're a couple minutes ahead of schedule, and, you know, we love that punctuality.
Yes.
And the First Lady also going to address the UN as well as she arrives with her husband, and they go up the escalator this time.
So I heard a few questions being shouted there, but no responses. Stand by. I don't know if there's audio on that or not.
Chuck Schumer.
Okay, I heard the end. That was Chuck Schumer. There's a reason for that.
Right. So we just saw in the commercial break that President Trump has posted a very lengthy Truth Social.
Oh, yeah.
And it is all about the Democrats. And you might have heard that Senator Chuck Schumer and the minority leader, Hakeem Jeffries, they have asked for a meeting with President Trump on Thursday to try to avoid this government shutdown and maybe bring up other things. He's saying that he doesn't think a meeting will be productive with them. He's saying that there are principles in a letter that's been laid out, and if they can't agree to that, I suppose there might not be a meeting. So he's trying to put some pressure on them as they try to pressure him.
My position is very simple. The world's #1 sponsor of terror can never be allowed to possess the most dangerous weapon. That's why shortly after taking office, I sent the so-called Supreme Leader a letter making a generous offer. I extended a pledge of full cooperation in exchange for a suspension of Iran's nuclear program. The regime's answer was to continue their constant threats to their neighbors and U.S. interests throughout the region and some great countries that are right nearby. Today, many of Iran's former military commanders, in fact, I can say almost all of them, are no longer with us. They're dead. And 3 months ago, in Operation Midnight Hammer, 7 American B-2 bombers dropped the 14 30,000-pound each bombs on Iran's key nuclear facilities, totally obliterating everything. No other country on earth could have done what we did. No other country has the equipment to do what we did. We have the greatest weapons on earth. We hate to use them. But we did something that for 22 years people wanted to do. With Iran's nuclear enrichment capacity demolished, I immediately brokered an end to the 12-day war, as it's called, between Israel and Iran, with both sides agreeing to fight no longer. What is the purpose of the United Nations? The UN has such tremendous potential. I've always said it. It has such tremendous potential. But it's not even coming close to living up to that potential. For the most part, at least for now, all they seem to do is write a really strongly worded letter